Hey Jimmy. Hi. Now that Jack's recovered, well, not 100%, but more on that later. I wanted to make a video about my experience with the vets. So I actually went to 2 different vets. Both of them were emergency vets. And I found one of them was, both of them were good, except one of them was just money gouging and the other one was genuinely interested in helping Jack as quick as possible. So the first one I went to, it was actually at the university, the University of Queensland, where they actually teach vet science. So I would have thought they would have had the best experts here, and maybe they are, but they definitely seem much more interested in trying to squeeze money out of us than actually helping Jack. So this is what they did. The doctor correctly diagnosed him as having some sort of a severe bacterial infection, and I wasn't thinking straight at the time, but I know straight away as a human the doctor would tell me that there's no real cure for a common cold that's caused by a virus, but you can give antibacterial to a cold that's caused by a bacteria. So he knew what the problem was, but instead of just offering antibiotic, he offered a vitamin B12 injection and an injection to reduce vomiting, the urge to vomit. That was it. What he also offered was, we'll keep him overnight, we'll put him on a drip, we'll probably have to sedate him because I said he's going to get so stressed, he's probably not going to get better at all. They didn't seem to care. I will just keep him sedated the whole time, and then we'll run some tests. We'll give him a blood test, we'll do an x-ray, and being unemployed I sort of said, well, how much is all that going to cost? About the 6 mark. 6 what? 6,000? I was thinking to myself, you're fucking kidding. $6,000. I mean, that's just robbery compared to a similar treatment you would get for a human. So anyhow, I said no thanks. I could sniff straight away. They're just trying to squeeze me for as much money as they can get out of me. So I said no thanks. So I actually stayed awake for the next couple of nights myself and just kept him hydrated. Not happy with that service. Anyhow, for the consultation and just his needles, that was $300. So then 2 days after I could see the injection wasn't really helping that much, I then went to another emergency vet, which is Marburg Vet Hospital. I set an appointment first thing in the morning. The doctor there just felt his belly. He said straight away he's got a bacterial infection, the same as the other guy. And she said, okay, we'll get him an antibiotic and take him for 5 days and come back again if there's any problems. So nice and quick, in and out in 15 minutes. Correctly diagnosed again, but without all the milking of my funds. So that vet visit, including the antibiotic cost, was $155. So not all vets are the same. Just choose your vet wisely. Choose a vet that is actually genuinely interested in helping the dog and also helping you, the owner, instead of just helping the dog and helping their pockets. So I mentioned before that Jack's on 100%, so he's developed some sort of a funny cough now. So he doesn't do it all the time, just a couple of times a day is a bit of a... Yeah, so it's a bit of a cough, so I'm just gonna... Doesn't seem to bother him at all. So I'm just gonna wait a bit to see what that is. I'm not sure if it's the last remnants of the bacteria getting out of his system, or whether he's developed something with the medication. I don't know, but I'll give it a few days and see how he goes. So we just weighed Jack this morning. He's 19.9 kilos, so he's putting on weight very, very slow. So because I'm giving him a lot of little meals now instead of a couple of big meals, I'm overfeeding him a little bit to get weight back on again. But I'm also experimenting, because I know he's allergic to beef, so I'm experimenting to see if chicken's giving him any problems. So I'm alternating days of it off and on to see how it affects his stools. Thanks for now.